Welcome, Non-Compliant. We got another episode today, a very special one. We got some guests here, man. We got Deja, we got Yuri. We got a very good topic for y'all. A very good topic. We got Smoke One here. Y'all already know though. Stay tuned. It's gonna be very good for y'all. Yeah, man. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all ready for this conversation, man? That's what I'm talking about, man. We all family, we all love. We're going to have a nice convo. And a real convo that definitely need to be talked about amongst our people, for real. For real. Let me take my shot, too. I'm not really a drinker, so mine is going to be...
Yeah, so you put it right on there.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, we don't be alcoholics? Okay.
Right. So... I want to start this interview off with some questions, and I want y'all honest opinions, and say it all honesty, no sugarcoating, exactly how you feel.
No judgment.
And right, definitely no judgment, no anything, and like I said, we'll have a nice, peaceful conversation amongst us, all love. Like I said, it's a lot of controversy in the black community as far as relationships, right? And it's to me, it's a lot of bad narrative being pushed on social media about black relationships, how black men are, how black women are, and I feel like that's wrong. One, it's not happening nowhere else. Two, in my opinion, it's just my opinion, I notice it's only members of the LGBTQTBG that's really harping on this. It's the lesbian women that's constantly promoting that black men aren't shit. And I'm starting to see homosexual men starting to say that black men ain't shit. So it's like
black women.
So it's like and black women and with the transgender issue with women feeling like they gotta compete with men, but that'll be another topic. So with that, I just want to ask some questions, and I just want a woman's point of view and an honest point of view. That's all. Some of these questions people done heard before asked, but I think we're gonna do it a lot differently. I think it ain't gonna be no sugarcoating. I think it ain't gonna be no animosity. It's just going to be true conversation. So my first question is, what is a man in your opinion?
A provider.
Provider?
When I think of a man, a provider.
Okay.
I would say an honest person. That's just not, I wouldn't even say that's a man, but just being true to who you are, like.
All right, a provider.
Because if you can't be true to who you are, why would I want to follow you? Why would I want to let you lead me?
Right.
If you're not true to who you are and what you want and what you want to do.
Also a protector.
Yeah.
Like growing up, that's how I was raised. Like a man is always supposed to
like even
right, absolutely.
But what I'm saying was like even if you're not like where you want to be in life. You know where you want to be. Like you got motion to it. Like you trying. Like yeah, I put you with it. Yeah. But if you ain't got nowhere you want to be, you just here doing day to day, just
right. Like what a lot of people call the pookies in the world and all that.
Day to day, you just out here living.
So with the pookies in the world, do women think? Yeah, the pookie. That's what people label them kind of men, the pookies. So, all right, if a woman decides to choose a pookie and think that maybe he has potential to change and he doesn't.
You can't think it, you gotta see it.
Right, and you don't see it. Why do women tend to hold all men in that position?
What You mean like in the
Like if
position of
like
Pookie?
like
even
like
if he
like
is
what
trying,
like once
you
y'all
still hold him in that
no if he
position,
not no if he one of them dudes that's not trying, not doing nothing, just
why you still with him basically?
right
Like,
playing
still-
games. You come home from work every day, he's sitting around smoking weed, the house still dirty. Why you women tend to deal with that for a amount of time, to years, and then when they finally out of it, they'll come up. I don't want no Pookie. I don't want this and that, which is understandable, which is granted, but you'll get a man and then start dictating to that man, oh, he gotta be this, he gotta be that, he gotta be that, he gotta be that. So when a man, a real man, hears that dictatorship from a woman that's supposed to be his counterpart, he instantly is, she's gonna be combative. She's gonna be maybe out of line. It's gonna be difficult to deal with it because she ain't even giving me a chance.
Yeah, she got her mind set, so she knows.
Right.
Yeah.
So I feel like in relationships, men like they really can fuck your head up as a woman.
I agree.
They really can fuck your head up.
I agree.
You can be in a relationship and then get with a Pookie, like you say, and then get with a real nigga and don't even know how to treat that real nigga because you so fucked up in your last relationship.
But
So sometimes it's really not like our fault. It is our fault, but it's not our fault because it's just what we used to. We have to change what we used to.
but can you elaborate into that a little more? Why it's not? It wouldn't be.
So
A real
it's
man
like
wouldn't
trauma.
consider that
To
your
me,
fault.
I feel like it's trauma. Like say if I'm with a nigga for like 5 years, right? And this nigga done put me through all this shit, and then I get with another. I leave this nigga and I go with another nigga. I'm so used to the toxic shit, the arguments, all that shit. It's hard for you to just
Keep
switch
your
off.
guard up.
Yeah,
Like,
Right.
keep your guard up. You don't
Totally
trust me.
understandable.
You don't know how to,
It's hard.
you don't know how to
give
talk
that
in a
woman time
disagreement.
to change it,
don't know
to
how to
understand that all men are not the same.
Right.
And like, all right, damn, hold up, I got a real nigga in front of me.
This is
Right.
what I feel like. I feel like people, especially if you're in a long ass relationship like that, you're not supposed to fuck with nobody for a long ass time. You gotta heal. People don't like to heal. People like to jump on.
Right,
feel good
definitely.
events and then it don't be right, and they be trying to.
Because you just
You
don't want to
need
be
to
alone.
heal.
Some
Some
Nobody
people
like
don't
to
want to be
heal.
alone.
Nobody
Some
like to
people
heal.
just don't
And
want to be alone.
That's what happens in the cycle because you gonna attract damn near the same person you just had. That's what happens. You attract the same type of people. It's just people don't want to realize that maybe your standards and your preferences are the reason why you keep going through this shit.
And I like how you're saying people instead of just directing it to women or men. I like how you're saying people.
Wait, look, before we even dig into this, because this is usually a little real touchy subject.
You can
but
go
men,
for
it
hours.
turns into men versus women.
Right,
So
right.
before it even, because that's probably where it's going to go, because men going to defend men, women going to defend women, and that's natural. So
But that's a debate. It ain't got to be nothing more than that. There's nothing wrong with a debate.
before we even get there, I'm gonna lay this on the table. Boom. Men need women, women need men.
Facts.
Only time it works is when the roles are the roles and people play a role best and it's a balance. That is when it works. So this whole men versus women shit, I don't really
Yeah,
like
it's no
it.
men
All right.
versus women. It's
Stupid.
just person versus
Stupid.
person
No,
at
but
the end of the day.
Stupid.
It's person versus person, not man
But
versus
as the conversation
Right.
goes along, you're
Yeah,
gonna see
because
it's gonna
what
go.
I said, it also goes for a man. Say if you was in a toxic ass relationship for 5 years, and then you just meet a wonderful girl that's the total opposite of the person that you was dating. It's going to be kind of, especially if you jump into the relationship. Like you don't give yourself time to heal, get your mind right. You jump to, you gonna fuck it up because
Fuck
you
it up.
so used to the toxic that I can't trust her. I like she like all types of
Right.
shit. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
you gotta
Right.
heal. I agree with you when you said that. You have to heal instead of jumping in.
So can I ask y'all a question to both of y'all? Instead of getting to that point to have to heal, why choose to decide to stay in that toxicity, if I pronounce that right, for them years?
Because
It's,
it be all types of
it's,
reasons.
it's
kids coming in.
you don't even
Love
understand.
coming
Like
into
it's,
play,
I
like-
can't even. I personally been in a long term relationship. You can't. I can't even tell my family or my friends or anybody say, why did you stay so long? I can't tell you. I can tell you it's love. I love and care for that person. I can tell you we build within these years. I can tell you it's something that I'm used to. So when you're used to something,
that's the hardest thing,
it's
man.
so hard to walk away.
You know how many people want to move?
That's understandable.
That's
understandable.
They just can't. They
Because
can't
so
get.
I'm ready to move out of
Yeah.
I'm so used to
I'm
it. That's what
terrified
I'm used
of
to.
moving.
No, but this is what's
Or
crazy.
changing.
When you do move, you see this shit wasn't that scary.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it goes every single time. I promise you. Every single time, you're like, man, what the fuck was I waiting for?
So
Right.
stay.
That's a good explanation on it.
It's-
That's a very
I'm
good
comfortable.
explanation.
I'm comfortable here, and if I could deal with that, if I could put up with it every
Manage
day,
it, or-
I'm just going.
No, but
I'd
the
rather
thing-
do this than change my
No,
whole.
the thing about relationships is, most of the time, you don't find better, bro.
I
And
beg
niggas-
to
Most of the time, you
differ.
find
Niggas-
damn near the same thing.
Niggas realize
It'd
that
be a little
after they
difference
lose
to
the
it, but it'd
person.
be the same. You basically find the same thing.
After a while, you sitting there telling the person like, "Yo, I literally been through
I'm telling
those
you.
times, bro."
But I
You
kinda,
can't
but I
run
kinda.
on, like you can't
Yeah,
run that
most of the
game. You
time
try
you
to
run
run
into the
you
same
can't
thing,
run
or
on,
worse.
bro. I
That's
done
what
do it
I'm
six
Right.
times
So you
already.
said, what if? I want to get the right word so it's not confusion or anything like that. But what if two people find it more easier to transition into something different, like actually finding a union and looking back towards a natural way of loving and conducting a relationship? Do y'all think that will help in any shape, form, or fashion? Like,
That's why what he said was on point. When he said, when you coming out of a long term relationship, you have to like heal yourself, because two healed people that know what they want, that healed from the trauma in the past, can make it.
Yeah, I'm saying we'll make it better than two people or
Hey,
one
listen,
person who's still hurt.
And a lot of times, bro, it don't be that bad with the person you with. That's why you was there so long. A lot of times you just need to go talk to somebody with the person you with.
And that's where therapy in the black community comes in.
Exactly.
Because we don't deem it.
so y'all staying with that? Y'all staying with therapy in the black
Couples
community?
Therapy
Like-
helps.
Right.
I've
Therapy,
seen
period.
it.
But
Therapy helps, period. But couples therapy helps.
I agree.
I've seen it really just like save marriages.
Yeah, because
like, I've
Right.
personally seen it
A
save
lot of
marriages.
times
So
you just need a fucking mediator. Like
Yeah.
y'all can't talk it out together because y'all just going to start
keep going
talking
back.
crazy
You
to
need
each other.
somebody to be
You need
like,
somebody
oh,
to-
and that don't know you, don't know him. Don't know each other.
You just hit below the belt. That's
Yeah.
that was bad. And
Or
Yeah,
don't know
that's
your
how you
personal
find it.
situations that
Exactly.
ain't from your
we
household.
going back and forth.
Your mom
If we go
or
back and
somebody
forth,
like
you
that.
hit below
'Cause you
the
could
belt,
sit down with a
I'm gonna
friend.
react to it and I'm gonna hit below the belt, or I'm gonna shut up and not say nothing.
that's me.
Right.
I'm quiet.
I'm gonna get quiet.
Right.
You done hurt me to the core. I'm quiet now.
Once you say something,
I'm
that
Because if I
like,
keep talking,
like,
it's gonna go somewhere else. So I shut that.
Right. No, I definitely get it. I definitely get it.
Now, on some shit though, right? I had saw this drink, and I want y'all opinion on this drink because we talking about relationships. We gonna kind of back it up, reverse a little bit, and because I hear a lot that is piss and shit and dating pool, and I seen this on Facebook, so I'm gonna read this off to y'all, and I'm gonna pass it around, pass the mic around. We gonna see how y'all feel about this. So.
Or you just want to read it all out real quick and then.
That's what I said. I'm gonna read it off and y'all tell me what y'all think. All right, so we got, let's say, two people are dating, and the woman mentions that she is saving sex for her husband, and the guy says, "I'm cool with that." Then he mentions that they should always go Dutch for dates because he is saving money for his wife. The woman points out that this is not cool, that he not take her out on dates just because she doesn't want to have sex. He mentions that's not the case at all, but clarifies, just like sex, finances should be reserved for marriage. Is he wrong?
All right.
I feel like he's wrong. Go ahead. How you feel?
I don't feel like he's wrong.
All right.
Okay.
I feel like they're both wrong from my perception of it.
How you feel?
I feel like all's fair in love and war.
All right, so start with your fair, love, and war. We're gonna go around the table.
All right, so when you get down to the base of relationships, right? Everything is like transactional. Whether you want to admit it or not, it's transactional. Men want sex, women want provision. It's just how it is. It's just what it is. So, if you say you saving sex until marriage, then that means you're not willing to act like my wife until I actually make you my wife, right? So, you shouldn't expect me to act as your husband if you're not willing to, if you shouldn't expect me to act as a husband until I actually am your husband.
Agreed.
That's fair. So
She's not acting as a wife because if she's doing everything else but the sex, she's not acting as a wife.
Good point.
A husband and a wife have sex, right?
Yeah, but I'm saying she could be doing everything else.
But sex isn't the main thing of a relationship.
I'm doing everything that a wife do but sex. Is that me not acting like your wife because I'm holding back sex?
no, but this is the thing. If that's happening, then naturally, a man that likes you like that is going to do things for you. All he's saying is, if you can't expect me to provide for you like a husband would, if you not willing to act like a wife before.
Is she a virgin?
That's not even. They didn't even say that. That's even worse.
Because
If
I
you
mean
gave it
that,
up already,
that right.
and now you
That
talking about
sums
that,
it up.
That really changes it.
Right.
That really changes it. That really
It
like.
is.
What are you talking about? You tripping? You're bugging. Like people like newborn again celibacy. You got kids. Like what are you
Because if
talking
you're a
about?
virgin and you pull that over, you be like, all right, this bitch been horny a million and one times and never gave it up. Cool. But you been horny before and gave it up a million and one times, and that was me, and you hear like da da da. I'm like, all right, cool with it.
Right.
I didn't hear like when I read it. I didn't read like all right because you know when you read shit, it's all your perception. I didn't read like I'm never gonna do shit for you.
Right.
He just said, listen, I'm saving. So if you saving, I'm saving. You saving your purity. I'm saving my provision until we make this official.
Right.
Honestly, if a man came to me and said that, I will be okay. I'll be okay with it. 'Cause I'm okay with going Dutch.
How would you feel?
I feel like there's nothing wrong with neither one of them saying that because I feel like at that point in time, y'all both are just setting a boundary, and it's either you want to accept my boundary or not. Because we're dating at this point. We not. It's not like we never. It's not like everything switched up when we got serious.
Right.
And you was like, oh, well, yeah, let me fill you in on, you know, I'm saving myself till marriage. And then he say, oh, let me fill you in on, da-da-da. Like, you know, I go Dutch and, you know what I'm saying? So it's right there, it's clear, it's plain as day. It's either you gonna mess with me or you not. So I don't feel like neither party is wrong. That's how you feel, that's what you want.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what you want, that's what you want.
Understandable.
If
You're
y'all can't
definitely
agree on
right.
it, then y'all can't agree on it.
No, it's funny because if this was like
And then it just
her
comes in,
saying
if you
no
like me
sex
enough,
made it fucking serious.
we there. You like me enough, we there.
Because if not,
We gonna find, if you like me enough, we gonna keep it
Some men
going.
can handle it, but
And try
some
to
men
compromise.
can't though. Like some men can be like, all right, I'm ready to, I fuck with you still. I fuck with you that much that I don't need sex.
I was
right
trying
now.
my best to get
And my goal is to marry you. So I know eventually I'm gonna get it.
Alright, so like,
So like
if I sit like this,
it's
they
cool. Like I'm
see
gonna
my
rock
face
out.
because this is
Most
like
of-
right
most of
here.
them
Can you
times,
still see my
keep it
face
all
if I
the
sit
way
like
100.
this?
But you can't. Oh, that's
it's like no sex, not no sex. It's like what's that? No sex for you, no sex from you.
Yeah, from you.
I feel like neither one of them is wrong.
That's how dudes play that type of shit. But
Do you expect a man to be faithful to you if you holding out on sex?
I don't. I want you to be, but I don't.
So I feel like
I don't expect you
in this
to.
scenario, if I'm coming into this and I'm like, all right, I'm not going to give you no sex. We gonna go Dutch. We agree on that. The question is, do you expect him to be faithful? Do you expect
Okay,
him
so
to just like,
I expect him to be faithful.
I don't
right?
expect him. I know for a fact that a man has
It's like I do, but I don't.
I don't expect
So,
anything.
like,
but
I do, but I
For
don't.
me, I
Because who don't or want or expect for
I
them?
would want you
be
to.
faithful. Right.
For me, I would want you to, because if you pursue me, nigga, like all the way, 100%. But if I come to find out that you got a side joint and you smashing the side joint, I'm not going to be upset because first of all, we're just dating. Second of all, I don't expect you to just go without.
Right. No.
So what if you get to the point where y'all are like in a relationship, like y'all are?
Yeah, let me
relationship. I don't know.
let me touch on that real quick.
Let me see the trick, bro.
Look, because it's like I said, the power of perception is powerful. It's very powerful. Very powerful.
We're gonna talk about it, but I'm gonna sound like a hypocrite. It's crazy.
All right, let me switch it up just a little bit, but stay on topic. If a man really is pursuing you and is engaged with you and is really on that level with you, a real man, and you come into that relationship even with kids or not being a virgin or not, but y'all talked for a moment and he understands your mind, he understands your character as a woman, a real man will wait to an extent. Any man, real cheater or not, a real man might push it past a year. But after that year, ladies, I'm talking to y'all all. I'm going to be honest. A man is now, he's going to start to dip and dab. And it's going to be even more effective and more painful because now within that year, that love done formed. It's love there.
So you need to start getting your shit together to put a ring on my finger because you know this is what I want. This is what we both coming to the table with. We both saying this is what I want so I can for my wife. This is what I want from until I.
Because you making it clear. You're making it clear. Like I'm waiting.
But some men don't think a year is enough. It got to be a little longer. That's why I said some, not all.
For 5 years until you propose.
Because there's some men that fall in love in 3 months and propose. But majority of men need a little more than a year.
Listen, I'm going to keep it $1 trillion with you. If you with a dude and for a long time and he don't propose to you, right? And it's not like a money issue because he don't know. That nigga don't know. Marriage, see, women don't, they don't understand because there's no, you don't get no punishment. If it don't work, you could just leave and then the nigga be fucked over. That's why a nigga be scared. I'm telling you, that's what a nigga be scared. Like, hold up.
Some, not all. That's some men, not all men.
All these years and not in a relationship.
Some of them just.
So if I did with you and we in a
no,
5-year
because the nigga
relationship,
stay with you forever.
Right.
It's getting the fucking government involved in your shit.
So it's a piece of paper.
But it's half and half because some niggas don't propose because they're
you can't just say, all right, this is a piece of paper, rip it up.
They single life. Even in their relationship, they want their single life. So they know if they marry
and
you,
the man get the penalty.
there's more consequences that can come behind that marriage.
That's why I be like, hold up, bro.
That's not true because I personally know a situation right now where it's not on the man, it's on the woman. The woman has to kick out that alimony and stuff like that right now. So it's not only on men.
Not always, but that's not all.
And in the black community, to be honest, because I know a lot of people, it's always on the women.
In the average community of the black community.
The women are the. All right, so I feel like women these days making more money.
They the breadwinners.
And we are the breadwinners now.
But they wouldn't leave if they was getting penalized for it.
So they wouldn't leave?
Women, they don't divorce.
Shit.
They don't divorce.
But what kind of woman? What kind of woman? What kind of woman and what kind of man are we discussing?
I'm not going.
That's why dudes don't leave.
Well,
What kind of man and what kind of woman are we
I love
discussing?
you. That's why I did that. I really, really love you.
So-
We ain't working, but I really fucking love you when it comes down to the end. I don't really want to go nowhere.
So why not let me go? If you know it's not working, I just don't understand this.
Men
shit.
are selfish.
Yeah. If you know that we both unhappy, we literally coming in the house, we not speaking to each other, we toxic as shit, we fucking traumatizing the kids, we all
Well,
over the place.
boys are
Why?
selfish.
But listen,
Boys are selfish.
Why do you not?
Because he don't want to
just
lose his
walk the
benefits.
fuck away?
He don't want to
Why
lose
is
his
that?
benefits.
Why do you not just go ahead?
I'm telling you.
You know that this shit is
I'm telling you.
It's affecting y'all.
I'm telling you, he don't want to lose his benefits. He don't want to lose the home. He don't want to lose the comfortability. He don't want, because a man
He
that
might
got
be
his
mad at you
own,
coming home at night,
or
you mad at him,
Listen.
but he is so fucking happy that he
Nigga,
walked in
listen.
that motherfucking house.
Listen, man.
It don't be love at certain points though. Y'all gotta understand. It be like
Selfishness.
to the benefits.
Yeah,
I got a house.
it's
I got a home
home
cooked
cooked
meal.
meal when
I
I'm
got
in the
gas,
house.
electric. I got everything. I
Get
don't
to see
need
my
shit.
kids.
I
You see
literally
my-
can sit on my ass all day and I don't have nothing to worry about.
and those are the pookies.
And guess what?
Because a real man is going to bounce.
Look, and if
We're
you
going to
was
be honest.
take
A
off,
real
right?
man is going to bounce. A man that
you
can
was to
stand,
get
if he
off,
got
you'll
nothing,
just go
if he know
over
he
his
can
life.
establish in 3 months, he's going to
He
leave.
gonna leave.
He
He's
don't
gonna
want to
leave.
go nowhere.
So next question: if you know for a fact that you love this girl, you want to be with this girl and everything, but you know that you ain't got your shit together, you hurting her, you breaking her, would you leave?
Would I leave?
Would you leave? Not
Honestly?
her telling you to leave, not her telling you to leave. Would you just leave because you know that you just damaging her?
Honestly, no. But I would definitely change my ways. Because it's like, all right,
You know, you're the
not
problem.
even to the best of my ability. It's going to be change ways. Because yes, I know I am the problem.
That's fair.
I know she
That's a
could have
grown man. That's
she
a
could have
grown man.
bounced
Right there.
with another man, another nigga years ago, but she been here dealing with my shit. Let me tighten the fuck up. And a lot of men
Don't do that.
don't but do. Don't but do. They might, but then when the men do, it's too late with y'all. Y'all already burnt out.
Because
Y'all already-
we mentally
Right.
mentally leave.
Hold on,
Right.
we
mentally leave
before we
physically
know that. Do y'all know
leave.
that though?
Everybody
Women
Yeah.
leave before they leave.
Yeah. Like real
My
men.
body's still here.
Like real men do.
I'm still ready to
Real
get
men
it
will
on
leave
all
before
that.
they leave. They're mentally they're mentally
I
gone.
come in here, I can cook for you. I can still allow you to sleep.
All
you
that.
to me, everything
All
like
that.
But when I say I'm done, I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
I might physically kick you the fuck out 5 months from now, 6 months from now, a year from now. But when we're done, it's probably nothing. Probably nothing. that you can do.
Absolutely.
When it's too late, and that's what it is. And sometimes, even when y'all leave each other, y'all miss each other. It could be like a year or two, and you like, damn, that's the person that I really want to be with. Let me try to get my shit together. Sometimes that shit don't even work.
Cause,
The time,
man,
like,
because I'm trying to tell you, man, like,
But men have the same problem also with women and in relationships.
like, I'm telling you, man, niggas do not be wanting to leave.
That's niggas, the
Because
pookies.
Niggas do not. No,
We
niggas do
already
not be
established
wanting to
that.
start over.
There's a man,
Niggas don't
when you
want to
break
start
his
over, bro.
peace, a man, once you break his peace, he will continue to stay momentarily. Like you said, your mind is gone, but your body's still there. That's how it is with the man. Once that man, once his body is gone, because a lot of women, and this narrative needs to change. A lot of women
Listen,
think
I feel like that's-
men are just going to go cheat.
it's not. I'm about to say,
That's not
it's
true
really
for
rare
your
for
opinion,
men, though.
but
really
it's true for
rare.
right.
You might
Because
be
a
that
man
man.
like
Yeah,
me,
you might be
it's
that
men
man.
because I'm that man, and men like me exist.
Yeah, but
Fucked
listen,
up
they do exist, but
communication,
it's
So
rare.
it's-
It's really rare out here
It's-
to find a man like you. That's how.
And
you
when a man,
feel?
Fucked up communication, man.
and when a man is found like
Y'all
that,
niggas ain't leave because y'all don't really
Bro.
want to leave.
Communication will take you
Shit
so
could get fixed, man.
far.
And
Man, listen, shit can
So I
always
just
get
said-
fixed
so-
if you've been there that long. Shit can
so-
always get fixed.
We be on
So
the brink
out
of
here-
breaking up, and then we be on the brink of breaking up, and then you say everything that I done said to you for the last 6,
Wait.
7 months.
All right, so look.
You
all
say
this
it
shit
in
about
that
to go
moment
down,
that I'm
right?
about to leave your ass.
I'm ready to leave your ass, and then some bullshit happened, and it's fucking apocalypse outside. You gonna ready to leave then?
yes.
No, you ain't.
If I'm
No, the
if
fuck
I'm
you
tired,
ain't.
You be like, baby,
No, the
come
fuck.
here.
Exactly.
We gotta go
I'm
to the
tired.
basement.
Nigga,
me
all that
right
shit
there.
go out the window. All that
One thing-
stupid shit you was mad about go right out the window when crisis happened, nigga. Right out the window.
Yeah, it do.
When bad shit
All the way out the window.
It do.
All of it.
Cause
Let me just say this.
You and your
Let me
nigga
hold
beefing and the
on,
nigga
time
locked
out.
up.
Let me just say this. A man like me,
I'm talking about you and your nigga been dating for 3 months.
He gets shot.
That-
He lands in the joint.
that's
all
totally
that shit.
that's two different.
It's done.
Scenarios.
No,
Oh,
that's
It's
just
done.
period. That just means that you had them.
Oh, smoke! I can't hear everybody at
That just
once.
means that you had them, like you had their back, like in any instance, not just
I
I
can be there for you. You can be my ex, right? You can be my ex. And this is the woman that I know, I hang out with. You could be my ex, and I'm gonna always be. We can be broken up for 5 years, and if you need me, if your family going through, or if you get locked up or anything like that, for me, I got you.
I got a question.
Depends on
I got you.
depends on how it
Listen,
ended.
I don't know sexual, intimate.
shit, but like you need me to send you, like you locked up, and you need me to send you some money because you fucked up and nobody fucking with you. I got you.
But that
If you
depends
get
on how it
shot
ended,
or
right?
Something like that.
It depends on how it ended.
No, wait, I got
Right.
a question.
I could say, I could say, I could say I'm cool with most
She
of
got a
my
question for me.
exes.
Go ahead.
I don't
Smoke.
want to lose it because I saw it the other day, and I'm gonna ask you because. All right, so we going that same ex, right? That same ex. Let's say you get happily married. Keyword: happily married, right? And your friend start dealing with that same ex you talked about. You mad or no? You got a problem with it? What's the
For me, it depends on if this the ex nigga that I was just
No,
dating.
that ex you talking about, that same ex
Oh,
you
that
talking
same.
about.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh yeah, no, that's girl code. You ain't about to fuck with my ex. We got
Okay, so
history,
I
we
feel
got-
like
Just like it's man
I feel
cool.
like if it was
No, you not about to fuck with my. If that was my nigga, that was my nigga. If you hung out with me and this nigga,
yeah, that's just period.
like in my house, and you did like
But you happily
no,
married.
I don't give a.
That don't matter.
But you still my friend.
I feel like men don't care more than women do.
It's a-
Men don't care.
Yeah,
more
nah, I take that back. Now, because if I'm married and I don't care.
We're not even
I don't
married.
give a fuck.
care.
All right, so
Smoke
all right,
start
question.
dating your ex right now, and they get.
I don't give a fuck. If I'm married, why would I care? No, because now I'm disrespecting my
No, all
wife.
right, so we not.
Now I'm
we gonna
disrespecting
take
my
the marriage
wife.
off the table.
I will be.
No matter how I feel.
No, listen.
We gonna take right.
That's-
We gonna
listen.
take the married off the table.
That's
We
like
gonna take
my
married
best
off the
friend
table.
I
start
would be
dating my
dirty.
ex.
If your homie,
That's different. Because
motherfucker
it's still
see you
a chance.
see them like, oh, you talking to
That's
them like
different.
they
That's
know,
still a chance for y'all
y'all
to
know
get
each
together.
other. Y'all
Marriage is
know.
different. He's seeing marriage because it's
That's
different.
not. We're not married.
No, but look.
Not married.
Hey,
I
You're
get it.
fucking with your ex.
That's
Are you gonna
different.
steal away?
Of course.
No.
Good.
No,
No, bros over hoes. I'm gonna be honest. Bros over hoes. I'm gonna be
I appreciate you
honest.
for that.
Because if you fuck my man, hold on, Smoke. If you fuck my man, you are officially a whore.
Hey, listen.
So now,
You fuck
because you
her
fucked
best
my
friend.
man.
If you fuck her best friend,
But that was no. He
You
said,
fucked
he said
my
it was,
man.
It was marriage on the table.
No.
He said he would. Yeah.
What was
When
the
it was marriage
difference?
on
The
the table.
difference between
Dude, it's-
the difference when you take marriage out of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's still an opportunity for you with that girl, cause you whatever you acting like you don't, nigga. You if you still feel the type of way, you still got some feelings, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So
No, no.
it is. It is.
No, I don't feel like you still feel the type of way. Like
for me, it's like if
Girls
all
are
right, so
different.
I feel like if you feel the type of way that she just fucking with another nigga, like
Yeah.
a nigga, just a
Yeah.
nigga,
Girls
you feel
are
the type of
different.
way.
if
No,
it's
girls
like you
are different.
friends,
You feel the type of way.
the issue.
If
You
a dude-
jealous, you mad.
No, if a dude,
If I just randomly, if I'm your
Who
ex,
cares about who you
if I
have
randomly
sex
fuck with a
Who
nigga,
cares?
like just start fucking with a nigga, and
of course.
you feel the type of way,
Well, listen to
you're
this.
jealous.
Listen to this.
You're jealous.
Say it again.
Oh.
If he's my ex and I randomly just fuck with a nigga, start fucking with a nigga, you're jealous.
Yeah,
You get
yeah.
mad,
If
you're
a
jealous.
If a dude
That's
cares
what you
about
say.
who you're having sex
Yeah.
with,
Right, because he's still in love with you.
No, he cares. He
Because
always
if you're not in love with you, he's not going to
If he's
care.
happily
Still
married,
care
he's
for
not
you.
But if
supposed
I
to
start
care.
fucking with your homie,
And we're not married?
No, if he's happily married, he's not supposed to care. I wouldn't
Why?
care.
If I'm not happily married,
So,
I'm not
all
going
right,
to
let me
care.
ask you this.
That's how you know women still harbor feelings. It never
Yeah,
goes
so
away with
it
women.
never-
If my homie fuck my girl, my ex, I'm not going to care. Bros over hoes.
It will always be-
Why are you worried about them? Fuck them.
Like,
It's us, right?
That would be a
That
feeling
would
that
hurt
I
my
wouldn't
feelings.
show.
That
Them.
would
I wouldn't
That's-
show that I feel some type of way.
No,
but
you going to show.
honestly,
You're gonna show. You're gonna start acting crazy.
That's an emotional man in my eyes.
We have a circle, right?
That's an emotional man.
Y'all not gonna have friends too much longer.
That's an emotional man.
Listen,
Y'all not
no,
gonna be friends too
my
much
friends
longer.
know.
That's an emotional man.
All right, I fuck. All right, let's get it.
Bros over hoes.
Because I have associates, and if they was to fuck with my ex, bitch, I don't give a fuck.
It's not even my ex. For
But
me,
my friends, like my friends, yeah, no, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
yeah, I feel like it's for women it's different from men because it's girl
my
code.
friends.
We have
Y'all code too.
literally we have
Niggas be having a whole lot of
Y'all
homies.
too.
Y'all
Yes,
have a whole lot
women,
of
we
homies.
have rules when it comes down to friendship.
Niggas be
y'all
having
don't
too
have
many
y'all don't have
We do. We have the same
well,
rules.
y'all don't have the same rules.
We do. Trust me, we
you
do.
don't.
Trust me, we do.
Wait, what rules? Because I'm a little lost now. Let's bring it back some. What we talking about?
Limits.
Just like you said.
What we talking about? What we talking about? What we talking about so we can get
Main
back
main-
on topic a little bit?
Because
Like I'm lost. I forgot where we was at with
and
it.
exes is off limits. That's what he's saying, right?
Okay.
That's
saying-
universal code.
So we saying the same thing, but we also like it's just a nigga that I just fucked. Like if I had a one night stand or some shit like that, and my friend ran and called him like a couple months later, and she fucked him, and she told me I'm not gonna give a fuck. I don't like
No,
that. I don't care.
Well, this is what it
but
is.
if
She
it's a
like them,
relationship,
and they going together. Now,
all right, and if they go,
Who cares?
I don't give a fuck.
Who cares?
Even
Who
if-
cares?
That was my nigga. He
Who
was coming
cares?
to
When
functions.
it comes to nigga
Like he was
relationship,
like, that's
What's
my
the
nigga.
difference?
Like I
No,
love
no,
nigga.
no,
no, wait. This is what I'm trying to
Cause that's just somebody I fuck.
Well, right
He was in
now.
my life.
That's just somebody I fuck.
So
Do you love him right now?
I got love for him.
The
I got
ex.
for a lot of people.
So that's why you upset. And as
But I got
your
love for
husband, I
my
would be
friends. I
sick.
got love for. So you
As
would be
your
mad.
husband, I would be sick,
So
yes.
would you be mad if your wife have love for
Yeah, as a husband.
love for what? Why?
Who?
Why?
No, for who?
Why would I be sick?
Their ex, like not
Someone
love.
else having sex with-
All of that comes into play of
Not
just
saying
how
they love
everything
them,
plays
right?
out. You
No,
can't
but
just
someone else having
automatically
sex with
Yeah,
say
just love for
because
them. Like,
you never know. Like
all right, they get a
I
phone
might
call.
have an ex that's
That's
now
okay,
my best
but-
friend,
That
right?
they friend died.
But-
Their ex
but-
died.
but
Would you
I'm
be
not
mad
with
if
you
your
yet.
bitch cried?
Hold on, that's not ex,
question.
and we become best friends.
How long she crying for?
Listen, hold on.
How long
If
she
you
crying for?
married, that's you go.
How long she crying for?
If you married,
What?
you married, right?
How
And
long
your
she
wife
crying
get a
for?
fucking
No,
phone call
I
saying
just
that her ex boyfriend died. She start crying. Would you be mad?
Yes.
It depends on how she start crying.
No.
it depends.
No.
It depends.
No. Don't hold on. Hold on. Let's smoke. Let me answer this question real quick, man.
She go sit down in the
No.
corner. She start crying. Right? No, listen.
No, I don't care how she cries.
No, listen.
She cry hard. She cry soft. I'ma be
People are
mad.
human, yo. People are human.
She
You-
cry
Nah,
hard.
you start
She
thinking
cry
about
soft.
shit.
I'ma be
That's
mad.
cool. That's cool.
I've been
They're
through
dead.
that.
They're
I've
dead.
been through that. I've been
dead.
through that.
It's over. That's a different type of remorse. No, for real,
Right.
they dead.
So you wouldn't care if they.
Of course, I got compassion.
I'ma be mad.
I got empathy. So you are a human being. Of course, flashbacks gonna go in your head. You gonna get sad. You might, but it depends. Now, if she goes in this corner, sit down, get a glass of wine, and start crying, sitting down.
What?
I'm
No,
cool
that's
with
too
that.
much.
No, I'm cool with
That's
that.
too much.
As long as you ain't sitting there crying all night.
That's
and
too
then-
much.
Or
So why? Hold on. Time out. Smoke. Hold on. I don't know. How is that? Why can't she just be like, damn, word? Yo, that's fucked up. Yo, I'ma contact his folks. That shit crazy. Yo, big motherfucker got killed. He whacked. That shit fucked up.
Bro, she was
fucked
with the nigga for 5 years. dog. What are you
Cool.
talking about?
That's understandable.
That goes
But
to
for
somebody that-
for me to be somebody's
All the
boyfriend,
memories y'all
and
had.
you say, hold on.
The first thing that
No,
goes through your head is
no.
memories, bro.
No, I don't.
Real shit.
I don't care.
So
If
what
you
is-
had a homie, if you had a homie
You're not
that
letting me
died,
explain.
if you had
You're not
a
letting me
homie
explain.
from high school, y'all went the whole high school together, and that was really your homie, but y'all got disconnected in adult years, and you find out he died, the first thing in your mind that runs through your mind is all of the memories that you got with that person.
Big facts. Why you gotta cry?
Why you gotta cry?
But they're dead.
Because I got feelings.
I ain't saying none of that. I understand you can be hurt. I can understand you hurt. But why you gotta? It's, I feel sad. I feel hurt.
Split it.
Do I cry? No.
I'm sorry. I'm
You're a
crying.
man.
So everybody is different, right?
You a man, yo.
I'm not.
She gonna cry. I would.
Yeah.
If she didn't cry, I'd be looking at her.
Hell no.
Most of my friends that died from high school,
That's him. He'll be cool with that. I would never be cool with that. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
From high school, I cried behind them,
It's
behind
natural to
them.
cry when somebody dies.
Like I got
If you
memories
want
with
it
you. I
couple
know
days
you. And it
up
wasn't
to
no
date,
high and by. Like no,
If you
I
for
sat
an
with you. We had
hour, I'm like,
conversation.
yo,
We talked. Like,
Honestly,
You cool?
you know me? Like
there's only 2 people that I cried for at death.
listen, I'm gonna cry behind my ex.
And
Like if we had years in, or we just like like damn, I'm gonna shed a tear.
Bro.
I ain't gonna be all over the place and all
Me
that.
as a man, if that was the shoes on my
definitely
other
shed a
foot,
tear.
I'm gonna go somewhere else. I'm gonna leave. You're not about to see
Take a
me cry.
drive and
Yeah, you're not about to see me cry.
shed the tears. Then
Because I'm not.
my old bitch
I
died.
know-
Let me just go shed a couple
I know
tears.
that's
Take
gonna
a
make you
shot.
feel some type of way a little bit. Because
Yeah.
people got
Everybody,
feelings, man.
yeah, like-
Everybody got a little bit of ego. Everybody got a little bit
If
of.
I was
cry a little
with
bit.
my nigga and he got a phone call that his ex died and he started crying.
But I
I'm
feel
gonna
like
console him.
it might be. I would.
How long y'all been- how long they been broken up for?
Speak on though.
It don't matter.
that's your opinion. How long they been broken up for?
Like 4 years.
You fucking crazy. You're fucking crazy. If you think
So let me.
I am going to sit here and console you
Let me ask you this.
over a nigga from 4 years ago, I don't give a fuck what you want.
Your girl that
Who
you
y'all?
with now, right?
I'm not
Hmm?
consoling. I'm not
You know what
consoling.
you did now?
Yeah, I'm gonna let you have your time.
A year from now, if you get a phone call that she's dead, you're not gonna cry. 2 years from now, are you gonna cry?
Am I gonna
Do
cry?
you think that you're gonna cry?
Probably for the fact that it's my baby mom, so that's gonna affect my son. And my son is
that's a big
That's different. That's different.
yeah. So it's
There was somebody that went through that
I don't know.
personally in life. When they told me that my baby mom died, bro, you just have to leave me, dog. Cause man, I was crying like a fucking baby.
that's different. That's your baby mom. You didn't say that. You didn't say that. That's not what it said. It said an ex. We gonna keep
What the
it.
fuck is the
That was his
difference?
ex.
We said an ex ain't got to be a baby mom. An ex ain't got to be a baby father. Yes, it can be, but that wasn't established. That wasn't established.
What you saying?
I go, who, me?
You only do.
Your ex could have had your baby and had a miscarriage. Shit, you ain't gonna feel no type of way.
Probably, because that was still my
Bro,
baby
I'm saying,
mom.
bro, when a person got
So
years in with a
because it was your
motherfucker,
baby
you
mom
can't be
is
mad
the
because they
difference.
And again,
because that motherfucker
and
got
bring it
years.
back
Yeah,
to
that's crazy.
if it's 4 years. No, if it's 4 years after you done broke up,
Sad because somebody that
Right.
you
Yeah,
know
all
for
the
years died.
real shit.
That's
All the
crazy.
circumstances
that's your
around it.
opinion,
does not
man.
matter.
Let me see that lighter.
You love and fuck with a person
That's-
because you
that's-
love and
that's-
fuck with a person.
Nah,
All the circumstances
4
around it
years
don't
though.
matter. I'm gonna
3
cry
years,
my ex
though.
died. Like that's just that.
Bro, you
2 years
gonna
though.
be mad because I'm gonna cry and I'm going to the funeral. Fuck you talking
No.
about?
You talk about your baby mom.
I'm happy at the funeral.
You're talking about the mother of your children.
I'm talking about
Oh,
Somebody that was with for fucking 4, 5, 6 years. If she died, I'm going to her funeral. Nigga, fuck you talking about?
That's like,
and y'all broke up, and 4 years later they died. So for 4 years, we've been together,
Don't tell us
and
about
you.
a dead person.
No, it's not about a dead person. It's not about a dead person. It's about damn. Do you really love me?
They
Especially.
dead.
Do you really love me? Have you? They weren't dead 3 months ago. They weren't fucking dead 3. No. Stop. Time out. Time out. They weren't dead 3 months ago. So 3 months later, from 3 years ago, you crying like this, it was still some type of emotion and feeling there.
Right.
What about
Alright,
me?
So listen to this.
No.
Listen to this. You
No.
said, listen to
No.
this. No.
Do you not
Listen to
understand?
this.
I said you can have emotion.
Smoke.
I said you could be
It's
hurt.
the extreme of the extreme. It's the end of the end.
Smoke.
They're dead.
But not even that. Not even the death part coming into part. So you said.
Damn, word.
You said
He
3
killed?
months. You said 3 months.
Yo, I
They
got
haven't
to
been
call
here
his
for the last
folks. I
3
got to
months
get my
and the last
condolences, man.
3
That's
years,
fucked
right?
up. We
3
had
years.
history. That's,
Right.
Listen to this though, right?
big.
Listen.
I'ma
You
call
might be
it
saying,
folks.
I ain't go.
all that. Oh my God. Oh
Baby, you went through some
no.
tragedy. You
No.
was
What's
a
wrong?
bitch.
My ex died.
That's what I'm getting from him. That's what I'm getting from you
The
though.
fuck out of here.
You, but
I'm the fuck out of here.
Danny,
You guys are tripping. You guys are tripping. You guys are tripping.
Saying you wasn't here from these 3 months.
Bro,
All right,
like I said,
maybe you went through some
it
shit through
depends.
these 3 months. If the girl you went down was here for, right? The girl you here with now was here for you for them 3 months, right? That you say she wasn't here for these 3 months. The girl you with was here for them 3 months, and you might have went through some traumatic ass shit, right? But maybe you lost your mom, your dad, your cousin when you was with this girl for 4 years, and maybe she was the only motherfucking person that was there for you in that time frame. That was the only person you can think about when you think back on that time.
That's different.
Like
Explain that to me.
But that's when all of that comes into play.
That's different.
So you
That's
can't
different.
just say
Explain that to me.
You can't just
Why
say
you?
no.
Why now? That's understandable. Now, why you crying? Explain that to me. He held me down when my mom died.
You can't just automatically say no. I wouldn't cry like you.
Why I'm crying?
You might have been with fucking 4 miscarriages with this girl.
I'm your significant other.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
I should know why you
all
crying.
All that shit plays in the part. All that shit plays
You
in the
know why I'm crying probably later on. You be like, oh, you was crying hard.
No. I should.
So wait.
If you get a phone call, I should know why you're crying.
So now you want to know about the ins and outs of the
That shit hurt me a little
relationship.
bit. I ain't even gonna lie.
What do you mean?
What is the point?
What do you mean?
Jealous over a nigga being dead.
How? I don't want to know the ins and outs of the
Nigga is
relationship.
dead. She's crying because he
What
is
competition do I have?
dead.
This nigga paid
He's
for my...
gone.
I compete with the grave.
I'm entitled.
Like I said,
I'm entitled to my own opinion.
If the chick, if she did that shit that Manolo did, start jumping around, falling around in the
yeah,
ground,
that shit.
I'm gonna be like, hold up, y'all must have just been fucking.
Yeah, because that's
When you
not
react
all
like
that
this.
straight.
And that's how most of them situations. Have you been in that situation?
I'm looking
Time
over
out.
my head.
Time out.
My
Time out.
exes died. That shit fucked me up a little bit. Like,
Have you been in that situation?
Huh?
Have you been put in that situation? Where somebody, you were dealing with a girl and they got a phone call that their ex died and...
Nah.
All right, I have. I know how that shit feel. How long was y'all broken up for? Oh, that was 3 years ago.
So hold on. So while she mourning, you start asking her questions.
I don't ask her anything. She's mourning. I don't ask anything. You're assuming now. I sit there like I'm doing what I do.
But didn't you just
Time out. Let me do what I'm doing.
Didn't you just
Let me do what I'm doing.
Didn't you just ask her a question before that?
How long?
She mourning, you asking her, so how long y'all was it?
I'm gonna give you some time, baby.
And then you gonna walk away.
I'm out. I'm going outside. Now I'm outside walking around.
Now you mad.
Like, damn, no, I'm not mad. I'm just like, damn,
That's
how
right.
much do you love me?
So
What the
why?
her crying
Yeah,
over
that shit doesn't got to do with you loving you, baby.
Explain that to me, bro.
I can
I
love.
need
I
to
can't
Again.
have love for another nigga. Still love my nigga. That's
If
human
this
emotion,
was
period.
4 years ago,
Doesn't matter.
and 4 years later,
I have-
where there's no situation of a mother dying, a child dying, and they were there for that moment. If y'all were just
I haven't
a
asked
couple
her back for that I
and they
I-
died, I've had females die on me in relationships.
Bro.
Get the phone call. Yo, that's fucked up. I'm gonna call them. I gotta go to. Yo, I'm going to a
That could
funeral.
have been her first.
Man, I just,
They could have went through. It's so many reasons why she could be crying.
That's
right
what
now.
I don't
said.
give a-
So you can't just automatically
Unless you
say,
want-
no, I wouldn't
Unless
cry.
you want her to
Like,
break
no,
down
I
everything that
wouldn't.
happened in
My
their
girl
relationship,
cried.
dog. You just let the woman deal with what the fuck she dealing
Me
with.
personally,
And if she don't do too much, then you, dog, it's
Yeah.
human nature to cry when
It's-
somebody
yeah,
died, bro.
me personally-
It's human nature to think about memories when somebody died, bro. They're
Especially
dead.
somebody you love or love that
They're
one
dead. They,
or
was
had
in a,
memories
they really
with.
love that motherfucker.
who said
They're
it's
dead.
human? Who said it's human? So I'm not a human.
Yeah, you questionable to me, right?
Bro, that's crazy.
I'm asking you, Smoke. You're saying I'm not a human.
You're human, but you have
You
a
getting
lack of
emotional over somebody
emotion.
getting emotional over somebody dying. Yes.
It's kind of questionable.
Of course
It's
you're
like,
human.
yo,
That's
you're
crazy to
human,
be
yeah.
emotional over somebody.
Or do I just love hard?
crying over somebody dying.
Or do I just love hard?
Question your love because somebody is crying or
Again,
emotional.
if it was no type of emotional ties other than a relationship,
Bro,
and this person dies 4 years later, which means we've been building for 4 years, almost half of a goddamn dime.
I know people who cry for their dog.
But
Like,
wait.
That's their dog.
Manolo.
That's their family member. That's forever.
So
But
you have never cried.
Wait.
You see a situation or somebody you barely know, like say if you see somebody being walking in, like on our street, one of our crackheads or whatever that we seen walking through,
It hurt.
Listen,
It hurt when I found out they died. Do I cry? No, it takes a lot.
What's your definition of crying? Like your definition is all hysterical and stuff like that?
No.
Because I cried
Just
for
grabbing a
people
tear.
I don't know.
Right. I do. Now look, I have never done
don't
that.
watch the news
I don't
and
want to
cry.
sound like that. I don't want to sound like
can't.
I'm not compassionate for people. Because when I hear things, that shit hurt me. It tear me. I feel the world. I do.
Yeah, like,
but
you cry.
I don't cry. I don't. I've only cried at 2 funerals. And one I don't want to say because I don't want to re-spark emotions here.
Right.
Only 2 funerals. And I've been to many, even grandmothers, uncles, aunts, and only 2 funerals I've cried at. So,
But
That's okay.
it's okay.
You
Right.
are
We're
a
not
man.
saying,
So-
but we saying
are
you're
gonna
women.
cry.
Like
We just saying like not respect,
And there's
but
nothing
like respect
wrong with
other
that.
people.
there's nothing wrong with that, how you explained it.
Without like
But I just don't understand if it was
making
no
you
kind
feel
of.
another way.
I just don't understand if it was no kind
It
of
was that, and when they died,
tie
it
other
was
than.
in their brain.
I can't understand how it was only
All of that
a
stuff
relationship
around, like-
tie. And 4 years later, no other kind of tie.
Because it reversed back to 4 years ago in their brain. They go back to the memories, and that's why you cry.
That's the question.
That's what happens when people die. You
Right.
start to go down memory lane. That's why she's crying. They had a meaningful relationship for years. How you expect her not to feel no type of way? The nigga dead. Come on, bro, that's crazy.
Because 4 years later. If it wasn't any kind of ties, I was
4 years
explaining.
later-
You're not letting me explain again.
I'm telling you.
If it was if it was 4 years later and it was not any emotional ties like it was explained, right? If it was wasn't any emotional ties,
Agree to disagree on
right?
this shit.
And we're going. What time is it? Because we
Talking
going.
about emotional ties, man.
Because what was it? 7:12. That's
What
not
bigger
too
emotional
bad.
tie can you have, bro?
Listen, at the end of it, everybody love different. Everybody feel different. Everybody have different ways. Some people are more emotional than everybody.
Understandable.
Period. That's we gonna leave it like that.
I would never be upset about a
Let's
woman's.
talk about, yeah,
I
let's
would,
talk about something else.
right, but I just wanna. I just want to say this one thing. We're gonna switch it up because I don't want the people to even think that I'm not compassionate for a dead person. Listen,
40 days and 40
no, listen.
I'm backing up.
She was drunk.
Never mind, man. Never mind. That's my. I'm standing on what I believe on, and it is what it is.
All I'm saying
That's
is
all.
this. It's crazy to be feeling some type of way because the motherfucker crying because they heard that motherfucker died.
Right.
Like that's crazy because
They're ex.
somebody
Let's say
died.
they're ex. No, they're ex.
You talk
They're
about
ex.
the reason why it matters
They're
because it's
ex.
ex is because
They're
now you're
ex.
thinking about.
I'm not thinking about anything
You
but
are.
how much
You are.
do you really love me. If it was no other emotional tie other than you guys being in a relationship, that means something fucked up for you guys to break up. And 4 years later, I understand it was a love there now. But when you're not with someone and you start going with somebody else, especially after a fucked up ending, that love is dwindled.
No.
So when you get, there's plenty of people in the world that got calls in the world. Yo, yeah. So you telling me right now? Hold on, time out. Before you say anything else, you telling me in this world of millions of people that we not even this world, America, that we not even America, Philadelphia, we live in. Are you telling me, Smoke One, that a woman has got a call about her ex and she hasn't said that what? Girl, why the fuck you called me out on that? That's fucked up.
Oh, let me ask the
Well,
question.
that was years
Let me ask
ago.
the question. Are you okay with your girl
All right
having a male
then.
best friend?
New.
No,
You saying no?
no. I was looking. I was reading. You said,
Are you okay okay with your man having a girl best friend?
Yes.
Okay,
like
so for me now,
I don't like it.
why is it for you?
Because men,
So what if they grew up together? All right,
Doesn't
let's
matter.
do a scenario. They grew up together since kids,
they're not going to label each other friends.
best friends.
They're not going to label each other best friends. They're going to label each other family.
Okay, yeah.
So if you
It's
went-
not.
hold on,
Alright, so alright, that's
not.
all that it takes is the label of it.
not.
It is the same shit.
That's all it takes
It's
is
not.
the label.
So just
No,
the
'cause
label,
once you label
alright,
them, once
what
they-
she said,
once you
this is
look
my
at somebody
family,
as
you know, that's
family.
not her real family, but this is the
Right, so I'm keeping it a bean. That's my best friend.
Right.
I'm not gonna say that's my family. That's not my family.
Like,
Like,
all the time they hang out
now you over here like, oh,
together,
y'all was
but you
fucking.
I don't like it.
You don't like it, but would you be okay?
Yes,
would
I
you
don't
be
like
okay?
it. No, I'm not okay.
So if you dating a girl,
But would you let it continue, or would you make an issue of
Would
it?
you make a big issue of it, or would you just let it continue? Because at the end of the day, if you start fucking with a girl, right, and you feeling this girl, everything is perfect. You start having feelings for this girl, but you know coming into the situation that she has a male best friend.
See, it wouldn't go that far.
So
So you
as
won't
soon as
let
she
it go.
said, okay, go ahead.
A man will never allow another man to take care of anything in his domain.
It's not about taking.
No,
care of
we're not
her.
talking about take care of.
We're not talking about taking care of. Like that's my friend, bro.
If you can call him on a bad day and vent,
Right now,
that's the same thing.
like I'm saying.
You can do that with me.
They cool. They grew up together and all that, but they don't hang out every day. They don't talk every day. Once it started being like that, I don't like it.
No. But we're saying like no, like
No, I'm telling you
like,
that
I'm not-
right now.
women come
right
in-
now.
No, that's fine. What I'm,
All right, so
what we're
so
saying
if
is
you have a male
the
best friend, I'm
opposite.
just speaking.
Like,
I wouldn't be okay.
Like how I
Yeah, I
have a
wouldn't
girl
be
best friend
okay.
and we talk all day and and I
I
have a
wouldn't be
male
okay.
male
No,
best
no,
friend. That's
no.
my best friend. Like
No.
you wouldn't be
No,
fine with that.
No.
not at all.
So,
But y'all
No.
talk all day every day. Y'all don't like
Yeah,
check
that's
up on each other and y'all just
But
randomly.
y'all,
yeah, but
you
me
love
as a
him
woman,
you love him
best
like
friend.
a brother. You love him like your brother.
can I say this?
Right.
Me as
That's
a woman,
cool.
Yeah.
me as
I'm
a
cool with
woman,
that. But
if
not
I
no
have a
other-
male,
nah.
if I have a male best friend,
Like you
right?
just have that's basically a male
Hold up.
friend.
Exactly.
Listen, if I have a male best friend,
Like he said.
Hold on, I'm trying to.
I'm trying to get the
Right, let's hear it.
If I have a male best friend, right?
Y'all two is going.
No, but that's great.
Because I had to get his understanding. Because I like
If I have a male best friend, this is just me. Every woman think differently. If I have a male best friend and we talk all the time and everything, and I get into a relationship that I really fuck with this nigga, and he have an issue with me and my best friend talking like every day, I'm gonna kind of push back from my best friend, but hopefully my best friend will understand.
He'll understand.
But
If
I'm
not,
gonna
he
kind
try
of
to
me as a woman, I'm gonna try to push back. Like we're not gonna talk
If
every
you
day,
don't
but bro, you
understand,
still my
you
friend.
on
You're not
some
going
fuck shit.
nowhere.
If he don't understand,
But when
he
it
on some
comes to
fuck shit,
that,
and
when
I'm
it
right.
comes to that ultimatum,
If your best friend, your so-called
Because
best
niggas
friend,
give
don't
ultimatums.
understand that your man say, yo, back the fuck
Yeah.
up. And if
Yeah.
he don't
Niggas
understand
give you
that, he
ultimatums.
on some fuck shit. And I was
But
right.
you can't tell me to
you
stop being
see
friends
me,
with my best
right?
friend.
Niggas
I
give
wouldn't tell you stop
ultimatums.
being- I would just
Stop,
dip.
bro.
Yeah, but not stop.
If I keep
So
feeling
would you
uncomfortable,
tell
I
you would
just
tell your
dip.
girl to stop?
Because, listen,
Would you tell your girl
Yes.
to stop being so she has to
Hell
cut
no.
this person off
Hold up.
that she knew half her life
Nah.
because she's in a relationship with you?
Now, all right. Well, let me rephrase it like this. I wouldn't tell her to stop, but I would tell her to really limit the contact with this man. Limit, and I mean when I mean limit, y'all can talk. That shit might be like once every 90 days now.
no, listen,
Alright.
I ain't even that hype. I'm not the person.
Cause I am an understandable man. I am an understandable man.
No. And guess what? That's what it is, then, hey, bro, if I feel uncomfortable, I'm telling you, man, I'm gonna just shut down on you.
Right. But that's when you're supposed to say something.
Of course, you gonna know that. You gonna know I'm uncomfortable.
No, you got to say something.
Sometimes-
But you're gonna know.
No,
either
no,
way.
without words, you won't know, like,
No, you got to say
You're
something.
gonna know.
Certain
Listen.
men,
Especially
Don't
like for me,
tell-
I have a male best
talk.
friend. I have a male best friend that I literally talk to every day, almost. Like that's my brother. Like that's my homie. You feel me? So
Yeah, you would have to limit that
but her
shit.
dude is okay with it. They
Like,
hang out. We
we
go
like-
on trips.
That's
all that
different,
shit.
'cause it's men that
they
is
hang
cool
out
with
their
that.
friend.
right.
That's
But
not his friend. That's her.
Cause I actually know men that actually became best friends
from knowing
from the
their
dude being the
like,
girl,
like,
and like yo they but
all in the trust you have in that
I can't do it either. I can't do it
Limit
either.
and I will limit it, but it will never get to the point where you can tell me it's either this or that, and you give me an ultimatum.
So hold up,
You always gonna lose.
Oh yeah, you're
I
right.
ain't losing.
I'm talking about the
So
man.
King,
You're always gonna
yeah.
lose.
So
You're always
King,
gonna lose.
that's
Not me,
the-
'cause I'm
that's the
out.
girl's
That's what I'm saying.
perspective.
If once you put the ultimatum,
Because I'm going to put the ultimatum down.
No,
You're
yeah.
going.
I'm going to put it down.
It's either you gonna be
Just
out
on a
without the
constant,
ultimatum,
like, I can't
or
do
you
that
gonna
for
get the
my
ultimatum and you gonna lose because I'm gonna tell you no.
And then I'm gonna be out.
If our relationship don't work, this man still gonna be here.
Right.
If we don't last,
'Cause I'm giving you the decision.
So nigga, I'm literally gonna choose him.
No, but
Now,
But I feel as though
So
I feel as though
you should marry that man. You
but
should
some
be with
men,
that man.
When they find out that you do have a male best friend,
You should
they don't
marry
wanna,
that man.
like,
You should
really
be
get
with
to
that
be
man.
around them. They don't want to get to know them.
So
They don't
you
want to
okay
get to
with
like really, like.
because men.
So it automatically,
men-
I have a male best friend. It'd be like a distance.
Because
So,
men know
so
men.
you don't want to, you don't want to meet them. You nothing like you just no,
really.
yeah, just like.
Listen, I
Can I
really
ask you
want
a
you to
question?
stop talking to the nigga.
Listen,
Real rap. I really want you to stop
Kid,
talking
ask
to
her
that
that
man.
though.
I do.
Kid,
I do.
Kid.
Right.
Because guess
Yeah.
what? If he's a regular heterosexual dude, in my head, I don't give a fuck what you talk about. He ain't do it yet.
That's
Y'all ain't
his
never.
sister.
He wants to though.
That's a sin.
Right.
Listen,
Right.
This is
So if you know me, if it was to ever happen, I would say no.
And no, if that's the case, I would have saw him when I saw you.
All
I
right.
would have
So
saw him. I would have heard him talking to you when I'm talking to you or getting to know you. I would have
See,
saw
now
him.
See what